I've been playing Raid for 200 days. It's time to see where my progress is at. That's right, it has officially been 200 days of playing Raid, and if you guys don't know, this is actually not my only account. So I have two accounts I've been playing Raid on, and I've been trying to kind of split my time between them, but continuing to give you guys these updates and letting you know kind of where I'm at, what I'm working on, and what's next. So I think the first place that we need to start on this account is the champions. So with my current champions, my current roster, you guys know some of the great pulls that I've had. I do post all of my shard pulls, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those that I do. But since the last time I've given you guys an update video, I have gotten some new champions along the way, and I've also gotten some better artifacts, which means things are definitely progressing in this game finally. So some of my newest champs, I would say that you guys probably have not seen since the last time, would include my Valkyrie. Her, I am so close to actually getting built. I didn't have the essence to actually ascend her, so that's kind of what I've been working on right now and actually getting her built, but she is my next project that I'm working on, as well as Godseeker Aniri. I have her luckily on this account and my other account, so she is going to make my Sand Devil runs that much easier. She's definitely my next to be built. In terms of other champions that I've gotten that are legendaries, there's been some that I've gotten just from login champions. So she is my latest login champion, who in general, she's actually a great champ and one that is definitely going to be fun to build. So slowly working on her as well. And then I have some others that I've gotten, but I'm not really going to be building quite yet. In terms of my vault, I have kind of been working on these guys passively, not really jumping both feet in and being like, oh, I have to build these units. They're slowly kind of getting built and making their way through there. So I would say the majority of my time lately though was of course completing the fusion. So yes, I did manage to complete that 6-year anniversary fusion. I did get myself Fabian, and it took a bit of my, I guess, direction to actually do that. So I haven't done too much else with my account in that time. I was so focused on that. So now I am back into getting faster and better dungeon times. With my dungeons, of course, I have been making sure to do my Iron Twins Fortress every day, and depending on the affinity does depend how far down I actually am in here and how successful I've actually been at beating this. For the majority of the time, I have been doing this on auto, so I think if I want to really be sure I get down there, and that's really the goal, of course, want to be able to get to stage 15, but I know I'm not quite there yet, kind of making my way down to there. In terms of all my potions and everything I've gotten here, these are all completed, so doing pretty good there. Now, when it comes to the other dungeons, Minnow is solid. Stage 15, we are good for that. That one is perfect. Now, Ice Golem, this one, I am not quite where I want to be with it. So the main stage that I've been farming has been stage 20 anytime there's like a tournament or anything, just because at least this is my 5 to 6 star gear. So I have been able to get down here, but I definitely need to build more of my champions that are specifically for Ice Golem. Next up, looking at my Dragon's Lair. So I am down to stage 23 on this one. And same thing in here. I'm not necessarily like farming that stage because it is fairly slow for the time. But I am so close to getting to stage 25. Again, it's more just like regearing champions and making my way down through here, but still able to at least do my tournaments. And with spiders, so this one, stage 18 at the moment, have not tried to progress recently because I haven't farmed spiders in a very long time. So I think once I get to stage 20, that'll be where I'm farming. For the most part though, I've actually been farming stage 10. You guys, if you know why. But once I'm able to actually get down into stage 25 on this account, that's going to be something for sure. Now, again, I do want to mention I do have another account. So I have actually been splitting my time between the two accounts. So it kind of affects my progress and how far down I can get as well. But I am happy to say that I'm definitely seeing progress made on these accounts. On both of them, I'm getting better gear now. I'm getting better even champions, to be honest. Like, I have a good roster of epic champions. I have some awesome legendary ones as well, so definitely making my way through there. For Sand Devil, stage 15 is still kind of roughly where I'm at, and I have not started Phantom Shogun, but I'm going to need to because of the new tournaments that they have going on. So we are going to be getting some new tournaments where we actually need to clear Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun to be able to, I guess, compete in these things. So I definitely need to get a move on that Phantom Shogun But as I said, slowly but surely getting there. In terms of arena for the tier, so currently I am probably done in the silver tier because I have the weak defense set up. So that is just that one monster one. But I would say the highest that I've really gotten has been about gold 4 on this account. So kind of like varying in that area, and of course depending on how much arena I'm actually doing towards the end there to really see if I could actually like rank up, but have not put a focus into here in trying to rank as of yet because I am still focusing on just getting the medals and stuff that I can so I can use these in the Great Hall. And I have actually just been going along with the missions and telling me like which ones to upgrade. So try not to upgrade too many things at once, but really right now focusing in on the accuracy ones. That's gonna be the first ones that I do plan on getting 10 out of 10. Talking about the missions, I am still on the Arbiter mission, but for this one, I am at part 3 out of 4, 191 out of 286, and I'm not necessarily stuck anywhere right now. So all I need to do is try to get some superior arcane potions. Next two are completed, and then do some Dragon's Lair, which I can do. Next one's completed. Wait for the Magic Keep. So essentially, I just want to get these guys done until Magic Keep, which will be opening up actually into dungeons. So that's gonna be the next one that's going to be open. So I'm gonna make sure I get that done. So that's really what I've been waiting on, is just waiting for the rotation of all these like potion keeps and everything to actually open up. And it's funny because I was actually waiting for the void one and I kept missing it because I was so focused on doing other things and tournaments in the game that I'd be like, yeah, I still have time, and then I'd miss it. And then I had to wait for it to come around. So I am back into focusing on this to complete this so I can get Miss Arbiter. So she will be next. For the challenges, I am so close to completing these. The only one I actually need to do now is still upgrade a Force Champion to rank 6. The only reason I have not done this yet is because I don't think I have a Force Champion currently that I really want to put up to 6. That is the only reason that I haven't really completed it. I'm not necessarily in a rush for that either because I don't want to be picking a champion doing that just for the sake of doing so. I'd like it to be a champion that I want to use, I want to build, I want to put resources into right away. So not necessarily rushing for that one. So like in my mind, like technically it's kind of done because that's the last thing I need to do. That's not going to take much effort, but the rest of them I have completed. Next, let's look at my faction wars. So for faction wars, also trying to make my way down so I can get Lydia, because again, she is so good too. That is going to take a while. She is like end goal. So for now, making my way through, I'm only at part 7 out of 21. But what I've been doing is making my way through down as far as I can with these guys. And then I'm going back and actually getting 3 stars on the ones I didn't get 3 stars on yet. So like stage 3, for example, I can for sure get 3 star now. So I'm kind of like going back, seeing what I can actually do once I'm at a point that I'm stuck. And I feel like I can't make my way down any further unless I improve my champion. So kind of just going back, getting 3 stars. And kind of slowly but surely getting the 3 stars for this. So that's been my goal here. And I haven't gone ahead and built specific champions for faction wars yet because I didn't really have the gear for it. Now I am sitting with some extra gear that isn't really fitting on other champions. So I think I'm going to put that onto my faction wars champions just so I can make further progress down in here. With Cursed City, I wouldn't say this is somewhere I've necessarily made a lot of progress. For this one, I'm essentially just trying to remember to use my keys every day and just making my way along. So there isn't any tremendous progress that's been made here to be like, guys, I finally made it to this area. Not that exciting. I'm kind of still in this D zone, in the C zone, and that so far has been it. So I haven't really gotten past that area for Cursed City. And then for Doom Tower, I will be totally honest. There are some days that I have like forgotten to use a key and thinking I did use it, and then I haven't because I used it on the other account. So I think for the next time that this resets, I'm gonna try to be more aware of making sure I'm doing this every day and using my keys every day. So I still have not quite beaten it on any account, on any rotation. So I have yet to make my way all the way up to floor 120, but definitely still a long-term goal for me. Of course, it does depend on where I'm ending up on these ones, because obviously there's certain units that are better in some of these like boss type floors than other ones for the champions that I have. So I have recently pulled some champions and you guys have been like, oh, this is really good in Doom Tower in this place. This one can solo. So I think Doom Tower is something that's slowly going to come along as I'm building up my champions more and more. I definitely have some goals for myself on where I want to actually improve on this account and what to do next. But as I said, kind of spending time between both of my accounts has made me kind of make sure that I'm able to do things on both accounts, especially when there are tournaments going on, want to make sure I'm able to complete it for that. So for example, right now we have that legendary that we can get. Now I'm not doing the fusion for the legendary, but I do want to grab the epic on both of my accounts just so I have them. I did make an entire video on that epic champion, so be sure that you check that video out in why you may actually want to grab him and complete that. So I definitely want to make my way further down in dungeons and really just make sure every day I'm using my keys and doing everything. I do still need to build out some champions for any of the civic parts in the game, so making sure that I have a solid clan boss team going on, because right now I'm still kind of just throwing champions in and they're working and kind of going with that. So I say that that would be like the next steps for me in big steps on this account, is making sure that I do have the champions geared up, ready to go, and actually have solid teams for everything. If you download Raid Shadow Legends using my link, I'm actually going to start you off with the free legendary champion on day 1, and then at level 10, level 20, and level 30, you'll get yourself an epic. That is 4 amazing champions that you can get just by downloading using my link. That's my 200-day account update to show you guys where I'm at the moment. Comment down below and let me know if you've started with my new link, how that's going for you guys with those champions, and if they've helped you out. Be sure you subscribe so you're able to follow my journey along in this game. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!